again. Stacy King right here. I'm just going to demonstrate a video for education.com. This is one of my favorite educational tool sites besides Raz Kids. There's a couple different areas in here that I'm going to demonstrate that I absolutely love. I do have a membership, so if you would like to have your child do just the online games, I can definitely sign your kiddo up for that. But if you're looking for the entire library, it is a fee. I think it's maybe, honestly, I can't remember. I want to say $100 a year. And then you can always look at, I know back when I signed up, I bought a lifetime membership, which I think was like $200. But pretty cool stuff in here. Wanted to show you. So the first thing is there is educational games. Kids tend to really enjoy this. It's very interactive. They do teach a lot of strategies. You can pick what you want the student to learn on the left-hand side of the page. You can decide what their grade level is. And then do you want to work on coding, math, reading and writing, or typing? Or you can also go by Common Core standard if you're looking at Common Cores, okay? Tons of games in here. Students typically have a lot of fun. But if you are looking to work on skills at home and you want to do something specific, you can do printable worksheets. Same thing. You can type in here, say addition, regrouping, and it'll bring up different worksheets. And then you can always click on one. And then oftentimes they'll be in a set. So if you need more than one worksheet, you can download the entire set. So that way you have a lot of different variety. I'm not sure why that one's in there. Usually, this doesn't look like it's really on par. Usually, they're really good at pulling up all of the same type of worksheets. This one didn't do that, but typically you can. Another game-based site that I really like is Prodigy. It is free. And kids go around playing games and they can battle each other, I think all over the world, but you probably limit the interaction as well. I don't think that they can chat with one another. But really what they're doing is, let's see if I can see a demonstration. They're going to be going around playing while they are practicing different skills. So the faster and more accurate they are with a skill, let's see if I can log in here, then the better at challenges and challenging their peers they can be. So I've never actually gone in. I play with students, but I've never actually played the game myself. I usually help students along the way. It's not going to let me. So it's, as you can see, it's really engaging and thought-provoking or interesting for the student, just with the color and the challenges. And you can see in here, there is a placement test so the student knows where they should start. And then there's assessments and you can get reports and everything that way. Super cool. The kids have fun doing it. Kind of fun. And there's both English and math. So hopefully that's a help. If you need, oh, it's got my old last name. If you need to have me add your student, I'm more than happy to do that as well or help walk through it. Okay, so those, so Prodigy is more probably for a first grade learner and up. Starfall is for grades 1 to 3. They do have a paid site and they also have a free site. I love this site for the younger students, younger learners, or if they are a older child but have more of an immature learning style, this is great for them. I use this in my classroom primarily for, let me see if I can go in here, primarily for the calendar. I think the calendar is really good. So we do the calendar every day. They've got some basic additions, lots of singing, songs, things like that. So if you have a child with an intellectual disability, they tend to really enjoy this site. So all of the students that I've worked with tend to really like the calendar. This site is also interactive. So it'll go through all the days of the week and it'll, you know, with them, it'll ask them to locate what day today is. And it also gives you different key ideas. So what day is it today? Today is Thursday. And what is the day? It is the second. You can see today's yay. So kind of fun. And then the student has to locate the number. And it does read. So when you pull it, it'll say Thursday. And it'll also tell you the second. All right. One of the things the kids really like is they can add different things onto their calendar. Maybe they've got a birthday coming up or maybe a special day. So they love to have anything interactive. And it helps teach them how to use the mouse. So then they can also change what their calendar looks like based upon their liking. So that's one thing. Let's see. They've got math, learn to read. It'll read to you. If you have a child who's starting to work with vowels and CVC letters and sounds, this is another great way to introduce those letter sounds to them. And then it also does colors, nursery rhymes. So you kind of get the idea, play around. Free. This is a completely free site. It's called starfall.com. Okay, now we have ABC Mouse. ABC Mouse is geared for younger students. They have come out with a higher version for older kids. That one is a paid site. I have not got much experience with that. It is on the more expensive side. But ABC Mouse, again, younger students, very interactive. You can do all sorts of stuff. Going into language arts, this is for the beginning learner. So it'll read stories to them, interactive. So sometimes there is, these are all books. Sometimes they're puzzles. Well, it's games. So we've got games and puzzles to reinforce learning. You can see right now I have it set at pre-K. You can go up to kindergarten. Okay. So this is a fun interactive site. Again, beginning learners or cognitively impaired students who are going back to their basics with learning. So letter sounds, learning their alphabet, numbers, colors, shapes, things like that. All right. The last thing I want to go over is Anton. Let's see. We are going to create a new account. I thought I had one set up already for this, but let's just go through here quick. I'll say I'm a monster. Okay. Not now. From friends. Oh boy. Okay. So Anton, oh boy. I'm sorry. Okay, so Anton, this is an awesome program. It goes quite high. This is typically for math. So you can see the beginning is grade 1. So this would be the next step from maybe ABC Mouse. It does review counting. It goes into counting by 5s, counting by 10s, getting ready for those coin adding strategies. And then there's adding, subtracting. And then, of course, there's picture problems. And it's very interactive. It gives strategies. If the student is not able to understand and grasp the concept, it will have them retry. It'll explain to them. This is a great site and it is free. We always like free stuff. So there's games in here that they can play as well. I love games that they learn through. So This is another great site. I know I've given you guys a lot of information. I just really wanted to put some stuff out there so that way you can explore on your own and see what works best for you and your kiddos. If you have any questions, please let me know.